The coin market cap is used to summarize everything that is said in this movie. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my station to get more XRP news and news about cryptocurrencies in general. Look at this now. A former SEC official wants Gensler to step down and all crypto crackdowns to stop. Before we go any further, there is a new crypto airdrop going on Telegram that will start on the 28th of this month. Make sure that you take part in this airdrop. Just below the movie, there is a link. Do not miss this. Let's watch more of our movie. XRP is in a wait-and-see mode right now because Chair Gensler has promised to step down. Since November 16th, when it hit a high of $1.20, XRP has been stuck in a holding pattern for the past few sessions. There has been a lot of talk in the news about Chair Gensler's possible resignation, which is made. The market's uncertain about the regulatory picture. The choice of SEC chair is very important for XRP and the coin market as a whole. For XRP, Gensler's departure from the SEC would be good, but Trump's choice for head of the agency is also very important. Lawyer John Dayton, who is an amicus curiae, recently talked about two candidates for chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Bob Stebbins and Brad Bondi. He shared his thoughts on these two people, of general counsel for the Securities and Exchange Commission C2, and approved more than 80 crypto enforcement actions, including the Ripple case. The lawyer who was hired as an amicus picked Brad Bondi because of his views on de facto custody and self-custody. Brad Bondi said that the Securities and Exchange Commission has no business getting involved when self-custody is added to a decentralized finance system. He went even further and said that this was a fact. In this case, securities rules don't change anything. That's exactly what we would need. As a reaction to what Bondi was likely to say about cryptocurrency lawsuits, former SEC official John Reed Stark said the following. When Brad gets to the SEC headquarters for the first time, I think he will quickly order that all investigations into cryptocurrencies by the SEC stop, as well as that the litigation section stop working right away. Take care of or throw out any issues the SEC has with coins. Bondi's stance on cryptocurrency lawsuits is important because it could set a precedent for the programmatic sales of XRP rule, which could make more people want to buy XRP. The short-term trends of XRP will likely be affected by Gensler's departure and Trump's choice to be chair of the SEC, while a better option could bring XRP closer to $1.05. Eleanor Terrett, a reporter for Fox Business, said that Gensler might step down as chair and commissioner of the Securities and Exchange Commission. If he leaves the SEC, it could change the vote in favor of cryptocurrency like XRP. On Monday, November 18th, investors did nothing while they waited for more information about the reported resignation of SEC Chair Gensler. One interesting option is that Chair Gensler will quit as SEC commissioner. This would get rid of a major anti-crypto vote, which would be made up of an attorney named James Metalawman, who supports cryptocurrencies. In order to draw attention to how important it is that SEC Chair Gensler is about to retire, Murphy said that he had already told people when the SEC Chair's resignation dates were after the 2016 and 2020 U.S. presidential elections. To give you an example, Jay Clayton said he was retiring on November 16, 2020, not long after it was official that Joe Biden would be the winner. The fact that Clayton quit was a big deal for XRP and the coin industry as a whole. When it comes to the Ripple case, Midnight Claims, and the chair of the SEC, ladies and gentlemen, the case has come back to life because of rumors about the SEC's reorganization, which were linked to possible ethical violations. With this request, the investigation was made bigger to include Jay Clayton, who used to be chair of the SEC. It's important to remember that the SEC charged Ripple Labs in December 2020, which was Jay Clayton's last day as chair. People are worried that Chair Gensler will handle the case the same way Clayton did, which is to go after Ripple for breaking securities laws. Chair Gensler took over as head of the Securities and Exchange Commission after Clayton left the job. A journalist for Fox Business named Eleanor Terrett wrote a blog post about the rules that will be put into effect until the new president takes office. Analysts, on the other hand, think that this kind of midnight lawsuit would fail because a new CC that supports cryptocurrencies and is run by a Trump administration would throw out charges that aren't valid. The chance that Gensler will step down, the end of the agency's appeal against the Ripple rulings, and the nomination of a crypto-friendly head of the Securities and Exchange Commission are all good for XRP. If the SEC decides to drop its appeal, the decision on the programmatic sales of XRP could set a standard that could affect cases involving Coinbase and Binance, among others. Investors should pay attention to Trump's choices for SEC Chair and U.S. Treasury Secretary on Tuesday. An SEC Chair who supports cryptocurrencies and wants to stop all lawsuits against cryptocurrency companies could bring XRP closer to $1.50. A former SEC official wants Gensler to step down and stop all of his efforts to crack down on cryptocurrencies. Gary Gensler, who used to be the SEC's chief of enforcement, is being asked to step down in cases involving cryptocurrencies are being settled. As of today, John Reed Stark, who used to be the head of the Office of Internet Enforcement for the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), has changed his mind about how the SEC handles cryptocurrency. Formerly a strong supporter of strict regulatory oversight, Stark is now calling for Gary Gensler, the head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, to step down and stop all actions related to cryptocurrencies. After Donald Trump won the election, Stark made a series of tweets on the social networking site X in which he linked his request to the new political situation. He wrote on November 13th that the new head of the Securities and Exchange Commission should be able to quickly stop all investigations, lawsuits, and rules that have to do with crypto. The people who work at the SEC should put them all on a list. Even if you don't agree with what the people want, you have to accept their will because they spoke. Stark made his call for change even stronger in a post on X on November 10th. Respecting the election results, he talked about how important the Securities and Exchange Commission was. He said, "The stark reality is that the people have spoken. The SEC should stop enforcing crypto laws, drop all ongoing crypto lawsuits, and Chair Gensler should step down. We think that President Trump's victory should be praised to the moon and back because it was such a huge win." Stark played down rumors of wrongdoing while repeating his call for the agency's crypto rules to be looked at again. The information given is not meant to be taken as trade advice. Any purchases made based on the information on this page are not the responsibility of the people who made them. Before making any investment decisions, you should definitely do your own study and talk to a professional who knows what they're talking about.